What do we say? What do we?
Yeah, I gotta go. And
Yeah,
Please
why
do.
the sudden shift from New Jersey to now Florida man?
Um,
yeah, what's up with the brand change, dog? I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
well, I
digging
was a little
it.
hungover. I was a little hungover this morning, and then also just not a good morning. I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
So you decided Jeff dress like Jeff Bridges from The Dude for The Big
No, I
Lebowski.
decided to grab a shirt off my couch that I wore to a pool party yesterday and just throw it on.
Yeah, pool party. Oh, yeah, you guys weren't invited.
I was just hopping in the pool, bro. I didn't even care.
I did not. I didn't hop in the
I
pool.
Yeah.
nonchalant,
I didn't even care. I had to
nonchalant.
record a podcast the next day too, so I just like
Yeah,
started
The house was
drinking
actually
and
kind of like a castle. It was. I should have took pictures. It was pretty cool. They took us on like a little tour through it. We like got out onto the roof. Had a
you
pretty good
said
view
roof
of. Had a view of
access. Oh my
SDSU and
God.
you say
SDSU
King
and
of the
stuff.
Castle at least once.
King of the castle. I don't know. I didn't. No.
Wow, missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity. Really.
You know what I didn't miss? Putting these nuts in your mouth. You got 'em.
One trick
I know you
pony,
miss it.
people. One
I
trick
know you miss
pony.
it. I know you miss it. What's up? What's
Hmm.
up? What's up? What's up?
What was that? Why are you
I like
so
the
close to the camera? I was coughing and smoking. I was confused on why Gannon's got so close. What do you do? What is this man doing?
he's
Whose man's
mewing.
is this?
He's mogging. Whatever the kids are saying now. Starts with an M. Masturbating. What? I like the self plug there again. Not only can you find us on all streaming platforms, you can also find Gannon at Barbershop Parlor. Insert name.
When did
I'm
that
gonna
go away?
roundhouse this dude.
Why did that go away? Because it was like 2015. People grew up.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of
I
cringe
mean,
out when people gritty now. I'm like, ooh, mm.
Trey Young. I think he's still. That's like his thing. The ice in my veins.
You know who
I
did it
think that's his
first
Blood in
though?
my
celebration.
eyes, hate in my heart, love in my mind.
Can we kick this guy the fuck in the studio?
Yeah. Who invited you guys? We got Florida Man and we got 2015 Vine Star. And I'm just a normal guy. I'm just pretty nonchalant.
And Joe Goldberg. That's you, Chase.
From you,
Yeah,
people say I look like him.
I did it all for you.
I haven't killed her yet though.
When you got nerfed,
I don't
major
think
nerf in the.
I didn't get nerfed. You got nerfed.
You got nerfed, dog. You got nerfed. Hard nerf. Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm.
yeah.
You know what I'm gonna groove into.
Hopefully this intro. Okay.
Welcome back to yet another episode of something original podcast. My name is Adrian, and in our virtual studio, I'm joined with two idiots. They forgot their names. See, they don't even know their cues.
I was trying to do like an old like '90s intro. I was hoping Chase would do his first, and I go, "Hey,
Well, I'm not gonna
hey,
give. I'm not gonna like the Brady Bunch or whatever.
uh,
Why?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna give Adrian the satisfaction of calling us idiots, Gannon. I'm trying to, you know, save
well, I'm
face.
trying to prove his point." So,
Why? Well, I'm Chase, guys.
Hey, and I'm Gannon.
Welcome back, episode 148, I think. You lose count after like 25, so
You know how to
yeah.
count? I don't.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Count Chocula.
3, 4, 9, 6. That's my social security number.
Write that down. Write that down.
I think you're missing some numbers.
Why do you want to know?
I don't know.
Why are you curious? I'm trying to
I don't
save
know.
my social security number from you thieves. You were asking
I'm trying to steal it.
you're probing for more info?
I'm
No,
trying to
clip
steal
farming.
it so no thieves can get to it, Chase.
Don't mind me,
Why
I'm just
won't you
clip
let me
farming.
protect you?
I found out it's pretty easy to just order a new birth certificate. Because I lost mine. I actually found it when I was in the process of moving, but I lost my birth certificate, ordered a new one, and then I found it again. Uh, and that it was just like such an easy process to just order a birth certificate. I was like, what? Who's
If you
making
see
this?
another one, if you see another one ordered, don't mind me.
What was cool about me finding my birth certificate is I found out the time I was born, which in astrology is kind of important. And I put that bad boy into CoStar, completely changed my chart.
Oh my god, did you just feel a shift in your energy as soon as you
I did.
read the thing?
It makes
He's
more
like,
sense. I'm a Gemini rising now.
I got something you could rise up on.
Gannon, don't laugh at that. We gotta put him in his place. We gotta get him to stop.
Put you in your place. Bend over.
What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna
this is
lose
a
my mind.
perfect segue. The first EP of Uzumaki. Or it
EP?
also kind of reminds me of
Shut up.
Ubisoft being close to liquidation.
Well, I mean, what do you guys want to talk about?
I think it's insane that Ubisoft start fumbling the bag that much for real.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been playing uh college football game.
Oh, you
And
got it?
yeah. Shit pisses me off. The blocking, it's never gonna get fixed, and it's made me realize EA has just been putting out games that they intentionally just do not fix.
Well, I will say, I agree the blocking is bad, but there's this thing called sliders. You can just bump those up.
Oh, burger or chicken?
Both.
Sli- Bumping up the sliders does not fix.
Yeah,
It fixed it for
bumping a
me.
slider does not fix it,
My
Chase.
line would not block to save their lives, and then I bumped up the sliders a little bit. 58, they block.
I have not played a sports game since 2010 Madden.
Let me
That's a
tell you
lie.
something, okay? You know how stupid some of the Road to Glory is? Alright? For some reason, my fucking coach, every single time we got in the red zone, the minute we got in the red zone, I'd be in there for 8 plays back to back to back. As soon as you get in the red zone, I'm benched.
Yeah,
Somebody else
yeah.
scores. They could bring me in at like the fucking the 20 at the 20 at their 25. I could pop off a 10-yard rush, and then they'll bench me right after again. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm the
Fatigue.
starter. My wear and tear, like, it would be low.
Hey, man. Well, that's kind of
Sometimes it would say high, but most of the time it would say low or just like increased.
Well, hey,
It's bullshit.
whenever I played Road to Glory, it was quarterback, so it's kind of hard to take out a starting quarterback.
I'm playing at Michigan. Uh, I'm a stud.
You fucking traitor. I guess
Wait,
you have any
State,
attack.
Michigan State.
No, he said Michigan.
They had interest in me.
Shut
They're
up.
one of
Shut
the
up.
best offenses that had interest in me. I went there. And right now I'm leading the
Get some interest in
Big
this
Ten
dude. So.
in passing yards right now.
Well,
I put
I'm
my
gonna
first
have
one
to.
was as a running back for 2 years at Kentucky.
Kentucky.
First year, supplanted the starter within like 3 weeks. Led the SEC in rushing yards 2 years, and they couldn't upgrade their O-line, so I left to Ohio State because they were telling me, "Hey, you come over, you're going to be our starter." I get there and I got to battle for the backup. I said, "Hell no!" Deleted that franchise. It's like I fucked up.
Well, that's what they do. Whenever you transfer somewhere to another school, even though you're the starter and projected to be a starter, you still have to do a position battle, no matter what.
It's stupid.
I like it. I think it's realistic. I definitely think this is EA's best sports game that they've made in forever.
I had
But
lost the battle for the
Since at
backup.
least 2010.
I lost the battle for the backup. I was a power back, and the battle was like agility and like evading shit. That's not me.
projecting
I run
much.
through a motherfucker.
Was it 10 or 08? I
Oh
remember
eight
one.
was oh eight was definitely the golden era of Madden, I would say.
Might have been.
Mm,
But then after that, dude, I like never really had interest in played sports games in my entire life.
I remember we would always go over
what
to
was the
the Currs and before a football game, and we would play
Oh,
Madden.
yeah.
But we
which
then
one
transitioned to
was it?
Halo Reach. So
Yeah, because we're
Which one
cool.
was it that last had the combine before they had like brought it back again?
oh
Was it
wait, I think
12 or 11? It was 08. Yeah, okay.
oh maybe I didn't really play him, but I remember I always watched the videos of like past Maddens because I'm a big like football game player. And I'm frustrated
I'm a
with
sucker for
how
'em every
EA
time.
has fumbled the ball. No,
Fun.
no pun intended,
Nice
but
pun.
it was a pun. Uh,
And it was
I
intended.
it wasn't intended, but I will take credit for it. Uh, but I followed a bunch of those like videos because I was very frustrated with how EA was managing Madden, and uh, I think I was going through the glory years of the other Madden games when they were good. But how did we get off of topic with Ubisoft?
You said something about
Uh,
EA, and I just started talking about the college football game.
Okay.
I think it was definitely Ubisoft, but then Adrian was like, you know what? I'm gonna just talk about a video game in
No,
general.
he said EA.
Chase did because I said the topic of liquidation of Ubisoft.
Well, we can check the tapes. I'll take credit or I'll take the blame for it for now.
Instant replay,
We don't have that technology yet.
running it
Play these nuts in your
back.
mouth.
I think it's insane that Ubisoft start fumbling the bag that much for real.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been playing college football game.
I don't need to. It's just locked in up here all day.
Locked in your mouth.
But yeah, I guess Ubisoft is the board is launching an investigation into the studio, and trying to see like why they're losing money. Hate to break it to you guys, that's your problem.
You just make sucky games.
You
They're
just make
trash.
games for the sole purpose of making money. Like it is, there's no heart and soul into what like Ubisoft used to do. Like the OG
What was the
Assassin's
last
Creed
good
games were so
Ubisoft?
good because they were so like detail oriented and had fun, unique gameplay mechanics. Now you look at fucking Assassin's Creed now, it's just like a run of the mill RPG that has nothing that's very innovative.
Dude, the last one I played was it Syndicate was the one with the twins in London?
I think so. That sounds familiar. I didn't even play
I
that one.
think
I
so.
played up to Unity and then I stopped.
That was actually that wasn't the only one, but that was the last one I played.
Mm-hmm. No, actually, I
That
did
was like
try and play Valhalla because I was kind of getting into like the Viking Nordic stuff, and I was like, oh, let me try that out. I saw a couple of gameplay clips of like some mystical shit going on. I was like, that sounds cool. I played it. Took me 30 hours to get through the fucking intro, and I was like, I'm not playing this anymore. That was way too fucking long for a goddamn introduction to a game. No. And it was boring. I was just like, oh, that was the intro. What the fuck? No. And I don't like having to go back into the present day. Stop that. I hate that.
There was this, The
yeah, the
Matrix.
story never made sense to me.
And don't even get me started with Star Wars Outlaws. You have this great franchise where you can do some of the coolest shit. Assassin's Creed it up, dude. Like, give us the option to be a Jedi and run around different planets and do Jedi shit. Nobody wants to be a fucking like what even was she? Not even
Bounty.
like
A smuggler.
She was
yeah,
an
not even
outlaw.
a bounty hunter, a smuggler.
She was an outlaw. Duh.
If they made like a straight up bounty hunter game, that'd be way better. Like you're saying, they have unlimited resources to pull from. Any of them. Just totally just go off the limb. Don't even do anything within like the current like canon. Just go Old Republic. And I know a lot of people in the comments are like, they already have that. I'm talking about like like an actual like updated, just fully dive in and just put some time and effort into it.
I mean, they're making fucking everything under the sun at this point.
There's throwing there's
Yeah,
there's some mistakes like
yeah.
trip somebody up.
I just
That
don't get it.
glitch where they spent like you spend like $120 and you can get stuck like outside the planet, just glitched out. And you have to totally reset your game. No,
That, that's weird. You know what they should do? They should make you guys remember DC Universe Online?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
They should do that with Star Wars.
That's kind of how what was it? There was like a MMO that came out for Star Wars a couple years ago. Or not a couple years ago. It was like 10 to 15 years ago, but I
That's
think
what
they
it is. The
shut
Old
down.
Republic, Star
I
Wars Old
thought
Republic.
I thought Old Republic was like just an Xbox game.
Mm-mm.
I could be wrong.
If someone could double check that, I'm pretty sure it's Star Wars: The Old Republic.
No,
There is
I'm
a there
dirty
is a
gay.
new MMO coming out for Star Wars.
What's it called?
Eclipse, but Star Wars: The Old Republic uh was the old MMO one. I'm not getting up. I'm not getting my glasses, guys.
My glasses. My
Throw it
glasses. I
throw it
can't
in
see
and
without my
post.
glasses.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
they should do
Well,
something.
now that he's got
Oh,
his on, I'm gonna take mine off.
yeah, seriously, it's a little embarrassing, guys.
yeah, honestly.
Look at this.
Anyways, Ubisoft,
Somebody
if you really
roundhouse this
want to
guy.
figure out what's going on with your company, just literally ask the people who just ask your community, ask your fan base, and I'm sure
They
you
can't do
can.
that. They're just gonna keep blaming The people that used to like their games.
No, they're blaming the players. They're blaming.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
insane. That's like the
Inside in the membrane.
first for sure way to go bankrupt.
We live in such sad times.
Whose friend is this? Somebody get this guy.
I think it's all of our friends.
Who's Olive?
What if like a burglar
Are you
just
breaking in?
walks in and he's got his glasses? Like,
What's going on?
Macy just broke into my house, guys.
what the hell?
Why are you wearing those like that?
Because I can. I'm American. Anyways, sorry for the rude interruption, y'all. Very rude interruption.
That was rude.
Some
Well-
would say super duper.
Some would say, hey, this is a perfect segue. We can test out some bad superpowers to use against them for breaking into your house. Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah, that's actually that'd be even cool to add to that segment. Like we start coming up with like a fake scenario and then have like certain ones. We could talk about it in post.
Yeah. No, there's going to be a something original superhero universe at the end of this for sure. All right, you all ready for bad superpower?
Yup.
Bad superpower number 1. Knowing everything in the universe, but not being able to communicate. So you're essentially, you know everything. If you guys read Chainsaw Man, Halloween is the character in Chainsaw Man who has the knowledge of the universe, but can only say the word Halloween. They can't communicate outside of just saying the word Halloween over and over and over again. But that's their power. They know everything, they can't talk. Or being able to speak in every language, but not being able to retain anything other than basic information. So you're never going to be able to learn new information, and you basically you only have the knowledge of like high school level stuff.
Definitely the first one.
Knowing everything in the universe?
Yeah.
But you can't communicate.
I'd just be Snake Eyes, dog. I'd be the greatest assassin in the world. I'd be the
Trying to
greatest assassin in
think.
the world. Won't say a word. I would know if I knew everything. Does that count as like today events? Like this happened here. This.
You know everything in the
Yes,
universe. Universe.
Yes, bro. What? Yes.
Yeah, I would take the
Are
first
we
one
gonna
because you
speak?
could find a way to to indirectly communicate without communicating.
No, that's the point. You can't communicate. You can't write. You can't speak. You can't communicate your knowledge to anybody but yourself.
I could legit be the best Batman ever.
I can move my feet and legs, right?
Yeah.
I can just write out a message with my feet.
No, you can't write a message. That's what I'm saying. You can't communicate.
I don't
You can
need
move.
to.
You can do it. But the second you start to make a message in like the snow with your feet, it doesn't work. You're not able to communicate.
Yep.
I'm going with the
Definitely
second
doing that.
one. I'm going with I went to art school, so honestly the knowledge I have right now is probably high school level knowledge with a little college. I would just be a little dumber than I already am right now, but I would be able to speak every single language. That's fucking amazing. And also ton of jobs for that. I could be like the UN like language interpreter.
Just omnilingual.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what they're talking about. They could be nuking fucking the kangaroos in Australia, and I'd be like,
This is what they're doing over there.
Konnichiwa.
Can I do anything about it? No. Can I fly a plane with the first power? Yes. Can I go save the kangaroos? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
They
with the
would,
second one.
they could sense my aura, and then the next thing I have a kangaroo army, bro. I'd like hop
Hey,
out of
I'm
the
taking the
plane,
first one. I'm just
know how to perfectly land jumping out of a plane,
I,
know where every single tree is in my way, so I can just perfectly land. Like they're like, dude, who is this guy, bro? Are you serious, dog?
are you scared that your knowledge is a threat to like the powerful people in the world, and then they'll just be
Then
able
I can
to?
shift it. Then I
I'm
know
already a threat to the
qu-
powerful people in the world.
quantum physics. I would just like start just building stuff, man.
But
They'd
I
be like,
mean,
we don't know what this guy's doing right now in our laboratory. And I'm just over there just like building an Iron Man suit.
well, I'm sure they can see the progress that you're making.
But then I know the perfect trajectory to shoot bullets so that if they try to walk in, boom, they're dead. Try to stop the smartest person on the planet. You're not.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Is that the plot of the movie? I've never seen it. Isn't there a
Mm-hmm.
movie where there's a person that gets all the information in the world, and isn't it called like Limitless or something?
That's a drug that he takes, and then
It's
he
a
becomes
it
like
was a movie and a show.
advanced.
Movie and a show,
Yeah, there's a series after the movie.
kind of like Snowpiercer. That was a good movie.
I'll pierce your mouth.
Maybe
See,
his teeth.
if I knew every language,
Got
I
him.
would cuss you out in 12 different languages right now.
And I wouldn't know what you're saying. So that'd be cool.
I'd
Well,
fuck
you
your
would
mouth
know
in
what
every
I was
language.
saying because you have all
So
the information in the world.
But I purposely neglect all languages.
Well, you're just doing yourself a disservice at that point.
Well, it's pretty easy to like be able to speak back to you. Just be like,
That's communication.
how about this one?
Maybe not.
Just start.
if I just like put my nuts in your mouth, would that be communication? What
One
if I
trick pony.
what if
One
I
trick
wanted to
pony.
Bro, I would know
communicate
like
the
all the
fact that I want to put my nuts in your mouth?
Oh,
Put my nuts in your mouth.
I would know like all the perfect points, like how people do in the movies, like come up and just like knock somebody out, just right the right. Dude, you could be one of the strongest people on the planet.
You just gotta be strong.
Know the exact force to stop someone's heart with a single punch.
I feel like it'd be a lot. What if? Well, I guess you could probably calculate how much energy you're exerting with a punch.
But remember those like slow mo parts of Sherlock Holmes where
Mhm.
Robert Downey Jr. That'd be me, bro, on a regular basis. If you're that smart, you're constantly being able to interpret what's happening. Dude, what? No, yeah, dude. First one, hands down. I don't even need to talk.
I'm
I'll
still
be
I'm still
silent.
going with the second one. I want to be able to talk.
I want to be able to talk.
Yeah,
Adrian, going with the first one.
but yeah, I was gonna say, but do you think anybody would want to listen when you?
Yeah, well with all the I can speak in every language. I think I'll be very vital to society with that.
But with high school
Really?
language, like
Yeah.
with high school level intelligence,
You
wouldn't it
hear
just be
how
like,
some of these Gen
Yeah.
Alphas are talking now? I mean, it's just becoming the
Do you
standard
hear how they're
lingo.
talking?
Yeah.
me gusta la
Booty in
Riz.
Ohio when I skibbity my toilet. That's the
But
shit Gen
I
Alpha
know
is saying.
exactly what that means now. I think a lot of people know what that means now.
What does it mean? I know what the individual words mean. I don't know what
Skibbity? You know
it
what that
means.
means?
Not that. I don't. Still
I
don't know
actually
what that
don't
shit
know what
is.
skibbity means, but like Ohio, Riz, like, yeah.
You guys don't even freaking know what Wiz is, clearly. You guys are wearing sunglasses like you're back in literally freaking 2015.
I'm not wearing sunglasses.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking to you,
stupid.
Bud Blaine.
You said you guys.
Bud
Yeah,
Blaine.
stupid.
Bud Blaine.
Stupid fuck.
Bud Blaine.
Stupid fucking
Bud
idiot.
Blaine. Bud
You
Blaine.
stupid
Bud
fucking
Blaine.
dumbass. How does it feel to be a
Bud
fucking moron?
Blaine.
No, you
Bud
fucking.
Blaine. If you keep it up, I'll turn you into my kitten. What a way.
I'll turn you into a lampshade.
Been there, done that. Your first belly even scratched the
What?
surface, little boy.
I want to roundhouse him. Somebody roundhouse him.
Can you even freaking reach? Here, 1 second. Let me go get
I
you
can
a
reach my nuts in your
water.
mouth.
Wait.
Literally.
No, Wiz.
Okay, Humpty Dumpty, don't act like if I had to get a ladder, you'd make it that far away from me. Alright.
I'll get you some freaking moon shoes.
Moon shoes.
Anyways, guys, let us know in the comments which bad superpower you would take and why.
See, superpower.
Bad superpower.
Superpower. Being able to know different languages.
Being able to know every single language. That's hard.
Yeah,
That takes
you'd
like
be an
years and years and years
omnilinguist
to
or
learn
whatever.
like one.
Yeah, but you're definitely not making it on the Avengers, dog. I hate to say it. You're not making it on the
Damn.
Avengers.
I mean, I'd be just like Black Widow. Like, she doesn't have a superpower, but
Why she gotta be black?
she's not, though.
What would your superhero name be? Wingstop?
With my wings, I'll stop.
Why do you
crying.
why do you only fight in these certain areas, Wingstop?
What does that even?
This
Statistical crime rates.
statistical crime rate. I'm going where the evil is.
Although they make up 13% of the U.S. population, they commit 25% of the crime. Or wait, 50? I don't know.
Yeah, whatever that fucking bullshit lie is.
Yeah. Right-wing talking points, baby. By the way, guys, welcome back to the Red Pill Podcast. My
Right
name's
Wingstop. That
Chad.
could be your name. Right Wingstop. There we go.
They call me the Matrix.
They call me Widowy, so that brings us like to our next point, really. I mean, quite frankly.
Let's talk about why we exist.
I mean, what are your guys' running theories?
Why we exist?
Yeah.
No, I didn't actually want to talk about this.
Well, you brought it up, Adrian.
Well, yeah,
You tried to be cheeky with it. Now, let's run with it.
Yeah, show your cheekies.
Yeah.
I'll clap your cheekies. Shut up.
One trick pony.
All right, Papas. Man starts switching up his lingo. Puts on the Tommy Bahama shirt and the Pitbull glasses. It's up to you, Papas. What?
It's up to you, papas.
What?
Now, spice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta add flavor to the way you speak.
Flavor to the flav.
Flavor Town.
All right, maybe the mayonnaise boys don't need to add flavor.
I'll give you some mayonnaise, boy. But yeah, we can go with any of those. I've seen a lot of clips of the Dragon Age game, and it does look pretty good. I'm actually probably going to end up copping that. It looks pretty cool. I like the character customization.
It looks fun, and it does look good, but it's being considered one of those woke games because pronouns, I think. There's like pronouns in the character creation. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think these people that are saying this, like Concord, they've said that was a woke game. Genuinely, I just hated the aesthetic. I thought it was putrid. It was an ugly game. It was not well made, and it was just, ugh. But if you're like and they had pronouns in that game. They have pronouns in like a well-made game. Like, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
I think that's really what it boils down to. Is like I'm one of those people. I have to like something with the aesthetic of anything I'm doing. Like if I'm not liking, like I like a lot of like more grim, dark, eerie aesthetics with anything I do. Like all the games I play. My recent addiction painting my little guys. You know what I mean? There's a wink behind those sunglasses. But yeah, dude, I think it's like the whole woke thing. I mean, I think it's irrelevant when it's done well. You know,
Yeah.
like Dragon Age. I'm gonna definitely check that out. It's not
Mhm.
gonna stop me because the aesthetic looks sweet, dude.
No.
It's got kind of like a smooth, like the older Xbox graphics. You know what I mean? Like the older games graphics, where it's kind of like there's not a whole lot of detail, but it's like tasteful. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
I like that.
Adrian, you had brought up last episode that these people who say games are woke can't even define what woke is. Do you still stand
Mhm.
by that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell
100%.
you this: I woke up today.
All right, you can find us on all streaming.
That's my line.
Elaborate then, Adrian. Why you think these
We'll define it for the crowd.
camper critters are coming out of the woodworks and
Whoa, whoa! I don't know how, but that sounds kind of racist in some way.
what? That doesn't.
Tell me I'm wrong. I don't think that's a slur, but it sounds somehow
No,
close,
it,
bro.
I couldn't think of a thing to say. I
Whoa.
think I made it up, but as soon as it came out, I was like, ugh. But who typically goes camping? White people. So if anything, it's a slur against white people. We can move on.
Oh man, I'm crying. That was good, Chase. Thank you. You could just create them, bro.
That's the beauty of it, man. Knowing all these languages, I just kind of pull stuff from Uzbekistan and
Who's Becca playing?
The
You know what I mean?
KKK, apparently.
I can't see shit through this thing.
I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in.
Fuck, which movie was that? Was that Django?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill. Oh,
Oh.
me and my wife are working all night on it. Next time, Terry, you can make them.
That's probably how the conversations went, though.
Yeah.
Let's dive into why you specifically remember those KKK member lines, Gan.
Yeah.
You've been practicing them?
Mm.
You know what I'm doing in my free time, homie. Apparently, camp crittering.
You said it. So, I mean, it must not be that bad.
I just think it's hilarious, bro. It just caught me so off guard. I was like listening to you, I'm like, gotta make some points, and then hit us with that. Wowie.
Well, going back to it then, Adrian, why do you think people are so huffy and puffy about it?
Mm-hmm. Divine it, and then give us
Because a lot of these
reasons
people
why.
got told that the things they want to be mad at is woke, and they are gullible and stupid enough to believe it. That's why all these people who say there's wokeness in gaming define woke, because woke originally meant being like aware to social injustices that originated within the African American community sometime in like the mid 1900s, I want to say.
Stay woke.
It was the civil rights
Yeah,
time.
like
They gon' find you
650s,
on
60s.
couches sleeping. Oh, so stay
So,
woke.
like, I find it so dumb when people say it, because it's just like, if the definition of woke is being aware of social injustices, How the fuck is including somebody of like more than just male or female gender? Whoa. Like that's by definition that just doesn't make any fucking sense. But you know, somebody told them to be mad at it. And they're mad at it.
I'm not gonna play as no lady boy.
As you know what? People, I think they believe they'll make money somehow.
There is a
calling out.
there is a good side of the internet. They will pay money for right-wing grifters for sure. That's why I was saying maybe we should start a Red Pill podcast and just start raking in that oil and gas money.
If you're sleeping 4 hours or more a night and you're not grinding, you're wasting your life. You're actually stupid.
I actually worked 365 hours last week.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. See, my first day starts from 7 to 9 in the morning. That's my whole first day. I get all my first day work done. I don't sleep after that. Then from 9 to noon, that is my aerobic exercises. Okay? That's my second day done. I'm just grinding. Okay? We're going to keep going. Aquatic aerobics from noon to 2. All I do is grind. Grind, stay good, grind, work out, lift weights, grind, dude.
Aerobic.
Grinder.
Yeah, dude. Grinder.
Listen,
there, dude.
Listen.
I would be the top grinder for real, dude.
Listen. All right. Let me tell you something. You got in your car. You went to the store. You got her chocolates. You got her flowers. You went to her favorite restaurant. You got her food. The time that you were gone, I came over and gave her devious back shots. She played you, King. Now you're worth.
I think you're gonna say the one where the guy was like, he's like, "You guys are cooking. It's 2024 and you're still cooking. Oh, here I am. Gonna get my little car, go to the grocery store, going through it, and I'm buying ingredients. All beef, chicken, of course. That's what I get every time. Beef and chicken. All right. I'm loading my shopping cart up. Oh, then I'm going through a line to check out. Imagine that, right? Then I'm hopping back into my G-Wagon. Of course, driving G-Wagon. Got to add that. Then I'm driving back home. 2, maybe hour and a half. And I'm sitting there. Look at me. I'm cooking. No, dude. If you're cooking now, you're a pussy. Dude.
Sorry to go off topic, but the like light glare in your glasses look like your eyeballs. So every time you kept moving, it just looks like your eyes, and it's freaking me out.
Maybe that's what I want you to think, man.
Why are you so cross-eyed?
Yeah,
eyes, because of the eyes to your soul, dude. I bet you cook, Adrian. I'm just kidding. I actually love cooking though. Side note, bro.
Yeah.
I can get a little buzz going. I'm in there. I'm throwing seasoning
Cook up a nice
down.
plate of cock in your mouth.
one trick
Got him.
pony.
The island has
Sucked it
voted.
up.
Boo.
It's gonna be the name of the episode, Adrian, and hopefully the audience bullies you.
Plate of cock and ball? I don't know if that will sell.
Chase,
No,
you should make a
It's
compilation.
gonna be a camper critter.
Chase, you should make a compilation.
No. Yes, dude.
Critters.
I mean, it would be kind of clickbaity until they realize what's actually happening. They'd be like, what is this guy talking about?
Yeah, I mean, but we're in agreement, right? If it were a slur, it would be against white people.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll
Adrian,
go with
please.
that. I actually know plenty of other races that camp.
Oh, I
Enjoy
also, yeah, I'm sure there are, but I feel like camping is a predominantly white activity.
Wouldn't it be kind of like a reverse stereotype saying that other races don't like camping? Yikes.
Ooh,
Ugh. Round and around we go.
yikes!
Anyways, guys, I think the reason
Wowzers!
why woke and gaming is such a huge. Try and get off this topic. Um. But like seriously, my take on it is that gaming has always been like it should have been always a very inclusive hobby everybody gets into. Uh, so like boys, girls, gay, straight, we all play games. But back in the day, it was predominantly marketed towards teen boys. So a lot of games were more masculine and they had like, just the male gaze of gaming. But if you ever played like games online, like Flash games, half of them were like the dress up games, the Hello Kitty games. Like they definitely had a section for games for girls, but it wasn't like AAA titles
And
usually.
for the male gaze.
And well, yeah, I would dress up my Hello Kitty here and there. But now AAA studios are realizing they can obviously make more money when they appeal to almost every market instead of just tailoring their game to teen boys. You can work in women and that you can work in the LGBTQ community. You can work in everybody.
The male gaze.
The
The
male
male
gaze.
gaze. For sure, dude.
I had to fit one of those jokes in at least. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just got it. Anyways,
You
but
stupid
that's
fuck.
that's
You
Jesus Christ.
stupid fucking idiot.
Anyways, that was my take. I just think it's 2024 and we've progressed as a society and as a community where we're like, yeah, everybody plays games now. Get used to it.
At the end of the day, video games 95% of the time take place in a world that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And if it does exist in our world, it's in a situation that does not exist.
And a lot of the same people that do that, like say these kind of things, play as girls in their gameplay.
Yeah, fucking weirdos. I've always said this about people who, well, up until Overwatch, that doesn't, like, games like that don't count because, like, Athena and Smite, like, you gotta use Athena sometimes, like, those don't count. But, like, in a game where you get to choose, like, whether to be male or female, when people pick female, that shit's weird. I know what
That
you're doing.
is gender
You just want
affirming
to stare at
care.
ass. You just want to stare at ass. That's weird. You're just weird.
Yeah. Especially when they use that.
It's smaller hitbox, dude. Smaller hitbox. Smaller hitbox, dude.
That's not a
If I hear
fucking
one more
thing.
person say that, shut
Yeah.
up.
It's
Like,
not I
there's
don't think people
no.
understand. It's the same hitbox, just the character model changes.
Yeah. And the people that use that excuse is like, yeah, I'm going to be playing this game for like 60 hours. I want to like just look at, a hot girl the whole time. I'm not fucking gay. I can't stare at a guy for 80 hours and not hold down these feelings that I have towards men any longer if I play any more with a guy. It's just you're projecting, I think, more or less, or you're just a creep and should probably seek therapy and stop objectifying women,
That's,
even fake
that's a
women
lot
in
of
video
money.
games.
Speaking, have you guys seen the skin pack that the last Descendants just is like dropping soon?
The First Descendants.
Or is that what it's called? First, I have not played it, but
I haven't played it either, but gotta get the name right.
whatever.
You camper critter.
Oh dear God, I'll take it. I love camping, bro. I like being outside for real.
I just
I like.
imagine like a camper
You know
critter
who
just
didn't
being
like
like a
camping?
little like raccoon that comes out and steals the food.
Whoa, what is happening now, Jace? Game of the Year picks 2024, baby. Let's do it.
Okay. Do we want to go through like what so far our game of the years are, or the reason why I said current playthrough? I think we should include games that we decided to pick up this year and play, and what we really enjoyed. It doesn't have to be games that came out this year.
Okay.
Honorable mention, I'll go first. Since you brought up Persona 3 Reload. It is a game that came out this year. It was a game that got me into the Persona franchise. And I think it was a great story, and it had amazing gameplay. And 160 hours later, it's probably one of the deepest stories I've ever gotten into. And although it's technically a remake from a game that came out in 2009, I don't think remakes of games should be in the game of the year conversation, because that's lazy in my opinion. I want an original shit that wins game of the year. So Final Fantasy Rebirth apparently is in the leading cause of the game of the year. I think that's bullshit. It should be a new IP or a new game with a fresh story that wins game of the year. But anyways, yeah, honorable mention. It's definitely up there for me, but I would not vote for it for game of the year.
What are your Game of the Year picks then? Are you going to keep going or?
Oh, I
mentions?
wanted to see if you guys had one, like maybe an honorable mention or like a
I'm trying to
thought.
see.
Because I don't think you guys want to hear my actual game of the year pick.
Is it NCAA? He think was that a yes? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a yes.
Anyway,
To be honest, the best game I've played this year has been College Football 25. I think it is light years ahead of what Madden has been doing in the past. EA, it wasn't even a team of EA. EA had then acquired them, brought them in, and worked on college football as its own experience. The team that worked on college football took so much time and resources trying to get every single school's atmosphere right. The bands are all unique to the schools. The uniforms are continuously, all throughout the season, have been adding new uniforms into the game for free. So many like classic game modes that were in the old games are in this one, and I felt like there were next to no bugs. The thing with Madden games was when it first launched, there were a ton of bugs. The bugs that I've encountered were slight and didn't really affect gameplay, but I think it was like definitely one of the best games I played, and I love college football. I like it more than the NFL, but the NFL was Madden was the only football game I had access to. College football is something I was looking forward to for a while, and I think they hit it out of the park. So far, that is my game of the year winner for me.
can't use a baseball pun talking about football, but
They
whatever.
threw it out of the stadium. I don't know.
Well, that would just be an incomplete.
It was a Hail Mary.
Okay,
There we go.
we'll go
You
with
could have
that
said
one.
kicked it out of the stadium, like
But that would
right there.
okay.
Field
But
goal out
that
of
kind
the
of sounds
stadium.
like soccer too. FIFA.
Are you saying that soccer should be called football?
No.
What kind of crap is that, man?
I think it would make more sense for football to be called soccer. And soccer be called football.
How about I sock you,
Whoa.
Adrian? Want to go next, Mo?
Adrian?
Adrian? Want to go next, bud?
Elden Ring.
Well, obvious. Oh, okay. So are you saying base game Elden Ring, or because we are doing like games that came
Well,
out?
he
whenever?
technically really picked it. He played it
Yeah,
a little bit.
that's what I'm
but
saying.
He was kind of late. Yeah,
Yep.
he really picked it up this year, though.
I was also going to bring up Remnant 2 that didn't come out this year, but we played it this year and
Oh,
had a
that's
lot
an
of
honorable
fun with it.
mention. Yeah,
I
that's
sent you
an honorable
guys
mention.
a shit ton of videos.
About Remnant 2, like there's a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff that is
It's
out.
hidden.
I didn't know there was a whole bunch of shit to find. The one about having to like dig in a bunch of different spots to find some shit. How?
How are you
Fuck
supposed to know?
do you figure that out? Do you just go around digging in fucking spots?
That is just crazy.
I mean,
Like,
data mining is probably how they find it.
Yeah. Okay, go
Me-
back to Elden Ring though. What? Why Elden Ring, or is it Elden Ring Shadow of Your Tree?
Both, I guess, since I got into both this year. But because it's fucking Elden Ring. I mean, like, oh,
Okay, yeah. It's
it's
definitely
a great
the
game. I love playing Elden Ring.
probably the game of the decade. Some would say.
I would.
Game of the century for sure. For the price that I've paid for like pre-orders or like deluxe editions, I paid for just Elden Ring and the DLC. And it's been way better than any of them.
Got your money's worth. Some would say.
Absolutely.
I will say, honorable mention, probably, honestly, Lies of P.
Okay.
Because it is a good game. It's actually pretty fun. It's challenging. This whole story behind Pinocchio and stuff, and the idea behind like lying and telling the truth and all that, like, it's interesting. It's an interesting story. Hearing things like, oh, like maybe the puppet master really isn't evil. Maybe Geppetto's the evil one, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a good story.
Mm-hmm.
It's very smooth gameplay. I mean, the dodge, not the dodge, the jump is stupid because it's like a jump and then it's like a tiny ass jump, and then as soon as you land, it's like a roll. Like you don't have to roll. You just jump like 2 feet forward, maybe. Like, it's kind of stupid. Dodging is, it's not like Elden Ring where like you like fucking like dodge roll shoot. No, it's kind of like sidestepping and like some dodge rolls.
It's kind of like
But
Sekiro, maybe, where it's not like
kind of, yeah,
very
a little bit.
aggressive dodge. You're just kind of like boop boop boop.
Yeah, the dodging isn't too aggressive. There is a big thing on like countering and stuff. I don't do that a lot, as often. I don't do counter like parrying or countering a lot in games. I don't do it in Elden Ring. I don't do it in Space Marine a lot. I don't do it in Lies of P that much. But that's the thing. I don't know. It's a really good game, and I got to re-download it and play it again, or start playing through it again because I didn't finish. Again,
I'm going to piggyback off that honorable mention. Remnant 2 was a lot of fun. Every once in a while when I'm like still like kind of on by myself, I'm like, don't really know what to do. I'll just go in. I'll just kill some British people. It gives me a satisfaction
kill
that
the intruder.
exactly.
The stranger.
Yeah,
Kill the stranger.
it just gives me a satisfaction that just takes me back to 1774. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My sweet tea frozen.
And that's why we don't have beans and toast today, and I will thank the Lord for that every day. But you guys probably have been able to guess what my 2024 pick is, even though I will agree that like I'm really stoked when they start really doing some more deep dives, because I saw a lot of places where the devs weren't expecting this game to be that big, so now they have a whole bunch of stuff they're starting to add now. It's like we could really make this into something great. And you know, um, that game is Warhammer Space Marine 2. Now, if you want to, like the TikTok people, if you want to make that into an edit where it's like Warhammer 22, jumping at the show, and there's like a whole like bunch of like scenes of the game that are sweet and brutal. You can do that. They give you. I like the edits; they're fun. But yeah, dude, I'm probably gonna still save because like as I have shown my little mini, like it's catapults me into a whole new realm of nerdom I didn't think I could ever get to. I have like a whole like you guys can't you might see some of it, but dude, like my paint, I have a whole paint station here, and it's like super fun to me. I'll throw on some show in the background, like Trigun, Archer, throw them on the background. While I just paint, dude, it's a great time. I have so much fun. Might sip on some wine, have a little fun, and yeah, dude, it's like I've gotten into the lore, and I just see how this grim, dark science fantasy, like why it's lasted like in a cult classic kind of way since 1987. It's awesome. It's just like amazing. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Warhammer. That's my 20.
As your official 2024
I would
as of
say
right
so.
now.
Yeah, because I mean, really, I haven't really played a whole lot of like new games. Been dabbling in Roblox.
You've been
Insane.
playing Robot.
I've been dabbling in Roblox. But besides that, dude, like I haven't picked up like a new game. It's like the classics, like Elden Ring, Fortnite.
We dove into No Man's Sky a little bit.
Dude, yeah, No Man's Sky. But we played it before and we picked it up. That was a lot. That game's so good too.
Come a long way.
Honorable mention. Yeah.
Oh, I will also say honorable mention because I didn't even get to play it until this year. Phantom Liberty, Cyberpunk. Just such an insane addition to an already very improved and well-deserved game that came out in 2020. But the DLC definitely put it over the top. And I played it this year. So I would say honorable mention. Because it's a DLC, I'm not going to throw it in. I am looking. There's a ton of new games coming out, though, that honestly I feel like can change my mind. Have you guys seen Throne and Liberty?
Oh, yeah, dude, the RPG. MMO RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Is that out yet?
It's coming out. I've been seeing ads for it on Xbox.
There's that one I want to check out. What's it? Something Time. Oh, what is it called? Crimson Desert. I do want to check out.
Metaphor. I was telling you guys about. Same people that made Persona games, but they are coming out with like a new IP. It's in the same style as Persona, but it's like in a medieval fantasy setting instead of like the modern day like slice of life beat 'em up. That one looks really, really cool. It has a really cool aesthetic, so I'm very excited about that. That might change my game of the year from College Football 25. Hopefully that like honestly, there have not been any games that have really been like, oh man, like that was like the best game I played, except for College Football this year. I'm hoping Metaphor takes that over. Space Marine 2 was good. I just
good.
personally want to put it in my game of the year.
Oh, what's that over there? You can find us on all streaming platforms. I'm talking Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, and actually a lot of other places. Also, check out our Patreon for $3 a month.
$3.
Only $3.
$3.
Only $3 a month. It's strictly donation. You can legitimately find everything except for the infamous Death Our Friend Chapter 1. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's up. Still,
That's it then. If you want to spend $3 on the first chapter of a book,
no, it's free.
wait, is our Patreon free?
Everything's free on Patreon.
Everything's free. Everything's free on our Patreon. What's that? I just been notified right now. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Which is today, actually.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
That actually sounded really good, Adrian.
Thank you.
I like the reverb.
Frick you, dude. Anyways,
You're doing good too.
no, frick you,
It's just
dude.
the way it came through the audio. It sounded really cool.
I'm just saying ignore that at this point. And you can find that there too for free, dude. Just if you want to check it out. If you guys have some patch notes, you can put it in because Gannon needs to. Actually, my fiance's had my laptop lately. Get that back. Start writing this. But yeah, dude. Thank you all for stopping by, dude. It was great. It was fun. Except Chase's hot takes about Space Marine 2. And
It's a good game. I would say Space Marine 2 is second in my game of the year.
I'll take that. I know you're a big sports guy. I'm a big old sports guy.
I'm a big old sports guy.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, the
Speaking of
Midwest.
sports,
I watch
Speaking
sports
of
and I
sports.
like supporting my athletes. That's what I do.
this might excite you guys.
Oh,
Right now, the Bengals are beating the Ravens 38-35.
there's no way.
Joe Burrow has 392 yards and 5 touchdown passes. Jamar Chase has 10 catches for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns.
How does it feel, Adrian? You have Joe Burrow on your bench and he has 58 points.
Yikes.
You had Garrett Wilson on your
Dude.
bench. He had 32.
I
Look
mean,
at Deebo
but,
Samuel.
honest,
58 is a
with
lot
0.
more than 32,
Oh, wait,
brother.
that game just started. I lied.
but honestly, like
Look at
realistically
Devon
speaking,
Achane
like
with
where were
3.
these Bengals at since the beginning of the season, bro?
I don't know, but I'm glad they're pulling it together. Because yeah, I was big upset.
Especially against the Ravens, dude, of all people. That's when you decided to show up? All right.
Yeah,
The
go
Commanders?
off,
they already
go
s-
off, Queen.
The Raiders already scored? Who scored?
Yeah, all right.
Probably your mom.
Oh my god. Fucking Brock Bowers. It's another person I'm fucking playing against.
You said Bowser scored? Dude, shouldn't he be taking
Dude.
his speech? What?
Oh,
I'll
fucking
take
the
your
Ravens
fucking
just
peach.
tied it though.
OT with the Raves?
With a minute left, and regulation.
Oh, wait, so they tied it right now. Minute left. Come on, Joey B. Dude.
Bengals got a minute 30 to tie it up
Imagine,
or
dude.
win.
imagine all of a sudden this is the craziest play that just happens right now. I
So
don't
we should
know.
probably end it right now so we can go watch the game.
Yeah.
No, I'm
We-
sorry.
That's all the time
Yeah,
we have for you guys for this episode of the Something Original Podcast. My name is Adrian.
And I'm beating Adrian Fantasy Chase.
And I'm and will always be Gannon that doesn't watch sports, but I'll throw some money at him. Peace.
Place it,
I don't-
boy.